Millions of people drive sports cars every day, but what happens when one of those cars stands out as truly unique? With the AMC Eagle SX4, the vehicle designed for when the slopes are great, the roads are rotten, how did this vehicle push the boundaries of its time? Here's a look at a car that was ahead of its time. When people think of AMC, the Eagle is often the first thing that comes to mind. However, AMC was actually the result of a merger between Nash and Hudson in 1954. This company made a mark in automotive history with impressive models like the AMX, Rambler, and Marlin. AMC is also known for bringing the Jeep brand into the mainstream. Despite their successes, AMC had some notable flops, which gained attention thanks to movies. For example, Wayne and Garth drove a 1976 AMC Pacer in Wayne's World, and the 1978 AMC Gremlin made an appearance in The Wedding Singer. AMC's last major attempt at innovation was the Eagle. While it faced criticism in the early 1980s, the Eagle was actually ahead of its time. This car, which looked like it was built on stilts, anticipated America's growing interest in high-riding, all-wheel drive vehicles long before they became popular. It was almost like AMC had a crystal ball for future automotive trends. The Eagle was promoted as the first sports machine that doesn't always need a road, capturing its innovative blend of off-road capability with sporty design. Without the influence of the AMC Eagle, modern vehicles like the BMW X6, which many might think of as an oversized sporty car, might not have been developed. The Eagle's unique design and concept paved the way for future cars that blend the features of SUVs with the appearance of regular cars. But when Chrysler acquired American Motors Corporation in 1987, they gained more than just a new division. While Jeep was clearly the primary focus of the acquisition, the new Jeep Eagle division also included the Eagle line, which featured some rebadged cars. Among these was the attractive Talon TSI, though Eagle eventually faded away. The Plymouth brand should have taken notice, as they were next in line for changes. AMC and Chrysler produced the Eagle line for 8 years, but the SX4 was available for only 3 of those years. Despite its brief run, the Eagle wagon from this period is remembered fondly for its 1980s faux wood grain style. The SX4 in particular made an impact with its sporty, fastback design and off-road capability. It offered a unique blend of performance and style, making off-road adventures feel less boxy, much like an automotive mullet. When it comes to innovation of Eagle, the Select Drive system stands out as a prime example. Developed by AMC, which also owned Jeep, this system was designed by adapting Jeep's technology for the AMC Concorde. The Select Drive system was a pioneer, being the first full-time automatic system that could switch between two-wheel drive and all-wheel drive. This was especially useful during times of fuel scarcity, as it allowed drivers to switch to a more fuel-efficient mode with just a simple adjustment on the dashboard. Despite AMC's struggles as a small, declining car manufacturer, they managed to create a new car category just as their company was facing challenges. The crossover segment, initially a bit ahead of its time, soon began to gain popularity. The combination of all-wheel drive, higher ground clearance, and a distinctive design quickly became a trend, reflecting AMC's innovative spirit even in its final years. The year 1981 was marked by notable developments with the introduction of the SX4 and the Iron Duke engine. Both innovations brought excitement to the automotive world. The Iron Duke engine, made from cast iron, was designed to address the reliability problems that plagued American cars in the 1970s. As Japan's car market share grew, General Motors turned to this durable material to improve their vehicles' dependability. The Iron Duke engine, despite its modest 90 horsepower, was used in a variety of vehicles, including the Pontiac Sunbird and the Jeep Scrambler. Interestingly, the SX4 used the reliable 2.5L Iron Duke engine from General Motors or the AMC 258i6. It could also come with an optional 5-speed manual transmission. When AMC first launched, the sole engine option was their robust 258 cubic inch 4.2-liter inline-6. Known for its durability, affordability, and impressive torque, this engine marked the debut of AMC's new Computer Engine Control (CEC) system in the Eagle line. While computer systems in vehicles are standard today, this was a significant innovation in the early 1980s. AMC's move to digital technology during an era still largely reliant on analog was groundbreaking. The CEC featured multiple digital sensors, with the sole exception being the oxygen sensor. This level of 1980s technology packed into an engine bay was impressive enough to make even Doc Brown from Back to the Future proud. Moreover, the AMC Eagle SX4 was a trailblazer. AMC actually started the crossover trend before Subaru, but Subaru improved upon the idea significantly. AMC introduced the concept of a crossover SUV, which is a vehicle combining features of cars and SUVs, but Subaru took the concept further with their own vision. While Subaru did offer a part-time four-wheel drive wagon in 1977, it wasn't until 1995 that the idea of a full-time four-wheel drive car really took off. Their new model had permanent all-wheel drive, making it stand out. Subaru even launched a major advertising campaign in Australia, but many Americans mistakenly thought the brand was associated with Holden, an Australian car manufacturer. Despite the mix-up, Subaru's Outback was a huge success and set the standard for modern crossovers. But when you think of AMC, it's not about Rambler or Nash, and definitely not Jeep's classic CJ models. Instead, it's about the eccentric Camback, a curious blend of car and truck that set trends for the 1980s. The AMC Eagle line was groundbreaking as the first car with full-time four-wheel drive. Its differential, filled with a liquid as thick as syrup, used early computer and digital sensors, a precursor to today's modern crossover utility vehicles, which feature similar to rain select systems. The SX4 model combined these advanced features into a sporty design, and just as the Subaru WRX became known for rally racing, the SX4 was designed with that same spirit in mind, making it a standout in the world of rally racing. Sadly, the AMC SX4, which was sold only between 1981 and 1983, still managed to make an impact in the rally world. Despite its short production run, AMC kept the SX4 in the Pro Rally Series from 1981 to 1986. Over these 6 years, 18 drivers competed in the SX4 across various rallies in the United States. Notably, the husband and wife team of Dan and Betty Ann Gilliland drove the SX4 in rallies held in Pennsylvania, Michigan, and Ohio. In 1982 and 1983, the SX4 achieved third place among manufacturers, highlighting its competitive edge. However, participation dwindled in 1984 and 1985, and by 1986, the SX4 was only seen in a few rallies. AMC did not participate in the 1987 season, but returned with a new model, the Eagle, for 1988. This marked the beginning of Chrysler's rebranding of AMC into Eagle, eventually leading to the phasing out of the brand as they focused on the Jeep nameplate. As the 1981 Pro Rally season unfolded, the SX4's performance stood out remarkably. Its debut season was arguably its most impressive. In their very first race, drivers Guy Light and Jim Brandt managed to finish only 3 minutes behind the leader despite crashing their SX4 into a tree. This impressive feat highlighted the innovative design and durability of the Eagle lineup, showcasing the exceptional engineering behind the vehicle. Throughout the 1981 season, the SX4 consistently demonstrated its competitive edge. Except for a few races, the team frequently secured second or third place, narrowly missing out on first place. With each race, the anticipation of a first-place finish grew stronger. As the season neared its end, Team Eagle was determined to secure a top spot. In their final race of the season, Light and Brandt excelled, finishing 8 minutes ahead of the second-place team. This outstanding performance allowed them to conclude the 1981 season with a second-place finish in the overall points standings. Their achievements were a testament to their perseverance and the SX4's remarkable capabilities. The AMC Eagle SX4 was truly ahead of its time, blending 4x4 capability with sporty design in a way few could match. What do you think? Could this pioneering vehicle find success if it were released today? If you enjoyed this dive into automotive history, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content.